Both squads fired up for this one tonight. Hi, welcome back to EA Sports for this hot competitive season showdown. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Slides the puck over. Scores! The captain comes through! St. Louis has the game's opening goal just seconds into this one. They talked about getting off to a good start here earlier this morning, Cheryl, but to this degree, wow.
Yeah, I mean, a good start to the coaching staff and to the team often means establishing pressure, making sure that you're in the offensive zone and you're playing with good habits, not getting on the board in the first minute. This is perfect execution.
McKinnon's going to play against the half wall. Oh, wow. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Sends it across. Denies him.
Ottinger's in it to win it here. I mean, you can
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. With possession along the wall. Slides it across. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Quick pass to Parayko. Takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. He's off. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. And now it's grabbed by Tippett. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes it in front. Lets it fly. And that goes wide. Pass back to the point. Fox has got it against the boards. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's a hit on the play. And the defense come away with it here. Keller's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the call is. Fox's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping. Zetterberg's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. He scores! A breakaway goal, and we have seen this before from him.
Yeah, over and over again because of that incredible speed, James, that north-south drive. He's got it, and he finishes it.
Zetterberg's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. The Blues carry it along the wall. With the stop. Comes into the paint. Pumped away. And he takes the feed. Moves with the puck in the corner. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect the play.
Fox is almost back on the ice.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Zetterberg's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. St. Louis comes up empty-handed on the man advantage, but they also gave up a shorthanded marker.
Big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Picks it off. Look out. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Blues' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
On the attack along the boards. Sanderson's looking around near the point. Great heads up. Oh, this looks dangerous. Across the line. Here's a pass. Digging in defensively to stop that rush. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Hammers one. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Passes it over to Modano. Jabs the puck away. The Blues have it now. Slides it diagonally to Modano. Here we go, 2-on-1. Shoots the goal. Whoa, what a save! Answered the call there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And there's the whistle, icing the call. The Blues have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. He grabs the puck here at the point. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Inside the final minute of the first here. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Blues have it against the wall. Quick feed to Nylander. Here's a shot. Diving seconds and he makes the save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Well, a fun start for the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one? Scores! Nathan MacKinnon! St. Louis has suddenly reminded everyone there's a lot of time left in this one, Cheryl.
And I'm not sure what was said between the first and second, James, but something was, because they're physically and emotionally engaged in this one, and they got themselves within one.
The Blues gain possession. Quick feed to Modano. Tries to get it over to Necas. Feed to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Blues are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Quick shot! Ottinger's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Blues continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Into the offensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Sanderson's taking it from his own end. Oh, and he clocks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Puck sent over to Tkachuk. Tosses it on to Tippett. The Blues played along the boards. Big time save by Ottinger.
He's got such silky smooth hands in tight spaces and an accurate shot, but this time the goaltender reads him perfectly in tight.
St. Louis looks to attack. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Works it across to Zetterberg. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. And he elects to play the puck. St. Louis gains the zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Moves it to Fantilli. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Orr's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play. The Blues get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
The Blues look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Keller. And a strong effort on that play. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
And they'll start with possession. On the one-timer. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blues lead at 4-2. McKinnon's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Avoids the defender. Shakes himself free. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. St. Louis has him against the half wall. Drives to the sweet spot. Jostled off the puck. Fox has got it in the defensive end. The Blues gain control of the puck. St. Louis is still down a goal as they fail to capitalize on the power play. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. The Blues are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Montour. And that's broken up with a stick in front. He tries to tuck it in. Scores on the wraparound. That was gift wrap Christmas present style.
It really was. You got to know where the goaltender is, and you have to know exactly how much space you have, and he just tucks it in the post. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
The Blues are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Cuts to the paint, and he elects to explore his options. St. Louis has it near the wall. Sends a pass over. Excellent stick work on the play. Carries it across the line. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Puck picked up by Kyrou. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. St. Louis on the attack. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play.
The Blues are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Kyrou's got the puck in his own zone. Takes a big hit. The Blues cross the blue line and are on the attack. Matthews plays it against the boards. Big time save with the block. Takes the puck behind the net. There's another stop.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
And it knocks off a stick in traffic. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blues coach will be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Quick pass to Keller. Lets it go for the back end. They're tied up! They're tied up with the goal!
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Read that perfectly with the poke check. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Quick feed to McKinnon. Great score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, killer instinct mentality tonight. She got the go-ahead goal, and she's looking for more, James.
And he had the answer on that one. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Here's the pass down low. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Moves it to Necas. St. Louis will play the puck from the corner. Along the half wall with the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Necas setting up against the wall. Moves the puck behind the net. Looks to make a play over to Parayko. And he slides it quickly to Necas. A chance in front! And that doesn't connect. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Hard hit frees up the puck. Slides it over with pace to Fantilli. They've got an on-man rush. Dishes it off. Denied on that play. Oh, wow! Poked away by the goaltender. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. The Blues glided along the line. Off the post! Zetterberg's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Near the point. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Ottinger's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
The Blues still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Puck grab by Montour. Grabbed along the boards by Keller. They've got numbers. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
St. Louis has possession of it now. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Quick shot! Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Moves the puck across to McKinnon. Steps inside the line. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ottinger.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
The Blues have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Poked away in the neutral zone by Niedermeyer. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Taken by Necas. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Handles the pass. Moves the puck to Larkin. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. All alone! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. There's a shot. Oh, and a save on the play. Wow. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that'll do it from ringside here. Show the lesson tonight. It's not the quantity of shots. It's the quality.
That's what I used to say because I only got one a game. I'm telling you, James, it's about the quality of the shot and also disguising your shot, being very deceptive. the goaltender has a difficult time reading it.
This should be a fantastic battle between these two squads. Welcome back to EA Sports, and we are set to go down in this hot, competitive season matchup. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. And they've got this first period started here. Slides the puck to Keller. Look at it go. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Linden. Back to the point it goes. Quick shot. Steps it for the one-timer and makes the save.
Parayko's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
And now he moves it quickly to Keller. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Moves into the slot. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
The Blues are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here, the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues lead it 1-0. The Avs win it.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Taken along the wall by McCarr. Spruce gain possession along the boards. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Pass out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Oh, great play to sidestep the hook check. Tremendous stop by Ottinger.
Well, there's nothing truer in this sport than speed creates vulnerability, and that's exactly what happens when he's on the ice. He
scores! The Avalanche light the lamp.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Avs have jumped right back into this one as they finally respond.
Well, they clawed their way back to within one, and this is the counter that a coach and the team is looking for. You want to put your opponent on their heels, and they've got them there now.
Takes the pass. Oh, look at this. Back to the blue line. Score! And the back and forth continues here tonight.
Well, they've been trading counterattacks, and it's highly entertaining for everyone in the building, perhaps except for the goaltenders and the coaches.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Necas plays the puck. And he slides it quickly to Parayko. Takes the feed at the back end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Tosses it to Zucker. And it's a quick pass to Zetterberg. Scores! What a finisher in close!
Well, it's point blank, James, and he is known for this shot. He works to get in tight, and when he gets an opportunity in that area, he simply doesn't miss.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Spruce got the puck. Hughes grabs the puck inside his own territory. Nice zone entry from the right side. Scooped up along the wall by McDavid. Here's a short pass to Hughes. And that one's turned aside. Now a quick pass to Linden. Puck scooped up by Medano. And he takes the pass. Great defensive effort with the stick. Montour's moving the puck through his own zone. Picked up along the wall by Medano. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. McDavid's going to play it from the back of the cage. Here's a backhander. Scores! Nathan MacKinnon! Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues now lead by 2. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it over to Rantanen. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Gets it out of his own end. Pushes it across to Rantanen. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And now it's grabbed by Crosby. Moves the puck down low. Stopped with ease. Centering feed. And that goes off the side of the net. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Espo's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
And she shakes off a check. Puck picked up by McDavid. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Easily turned aside by Hellebuck. Picked up along the boards by Sanderson. And here's the pass to McDavid. Grabs control of it at the point. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Shot! And then stopped by the goaltender using his head this time. Espo's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Dishes it off. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, big-time hit there.
Well, it's hard enough when you're on the receiving end of a hit like that, James, and it's even worse when you got to collect your twig.
Makar stick handling in his own zone. Nice zone entry on the left side. What a steal in his own end.
Espo's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's 4-2. Nice job tying up his opponent. Scores him on the one-timer. Strong defensive effort. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Into the offensive end now. Espo's got it in their own zone. Moves it to the middle. Takes it last. Hammers the shot. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
The Avs have new life here in period number 2 after that strike here.
They strike and they're able to convert finally, James, as they've had a ton of opportunities and they're shooting from everywhere.
Moves it quickly over to Makar. Here he is. Takes the shot. And that's broken up. Feeds it over. Trying to gain a step. He's clear. Scores!
Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Midway mark in this period. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And that's offside, stopping the play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Linden's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Quick pass to Keller. The Avs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Can't make the play and the puck leaves the zone. Puck grab by Makar. Takes the feed. Shot! What a chance, but it goes up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James. So when you get them, you got to make good on them. I understand he was going high, a little too fine, and he misses the net.
And he slides it quickly to Parayko. On the doorstep, backhander, and a great save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. From the point, they take control of it. He's it off! Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. handles the puck. The Blues take it from the side. Takes possession. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Looks to set up at the point now. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Takes the puck at the point. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. The Avs take it along the wall. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Takes the feed at the point. Steps in front of it for the block. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. He's off! Makes the save! Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Blues will play it against the boards. Passes it over! The Blues will take it behind the net. McKinnon's got it to the side. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Parayko's got the puck from the back end. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Moves it around. Carrying it, moving, looking. Along the wall. Into the corner. Carries it around. Moves it along the wall. And some physicality here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Loses the coverage there. Still keeps a hold of it. Quick feed to Keller. Grabs the puck in the corner. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Blues are in the enviable position of playing with the lead here in this first half of the third period after that goal.
And I really like the style they've had to their game here, James. They've dominated in terms of possession time because of the reads they've made off one another. They've been patient with the puck, they haven't panicked, and they've looked to attack at the right times.
Larkin's got it in the offensive zone. Makes a move in front. Oh, a clutch save.
Ottinger's all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot. Now, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Espo's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they fought their way back into this one. It's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Keller. Takes a shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Now he slides it up to Rantanen. Espo's got possession at center. Kucherov's got the puck. Shot! Glove save, and the play continues. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Centering pass in front. He scores! What a play! The Blues have jumped out to that critical one-goal lead here at this stage of the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, and what a stage of the game it is. Less than 10 minutes to play in this game. You're up by 1. Now you have to defend it, but you don't want to get too defensive because you still have to attack. There is some time left.
Across the line. Slides the puck down low. And that's just out of reach. Slides the puck across to Zucker. Sends it to the middle. And that's intercepted. And he moves it up to Necas. He's got a step. Oh, clutch save here in this third period.
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back, certainly for the shooter.
Penalty coming up here. The Blues are getting 2 minutes for tripping. The Avs with an all-important power play opportunity here.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
With possession along the wall. Misses.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
The Blues will play it in their own end. And he passes it up ahead to Hughes. The Blues looking against the half wall. Lowers the boom.
Trailing late in the game, you need a spark. You need to change momentum, and that is why that hit is delivered. Orr's almost out of the box.
The Blues with a huge penalty kill there.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Espo's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And the puck's knocked loose. Nice save from point-blank range.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Espo's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Modano. Here's a backhand. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken by Parayko. And now he moves it quickly to Rantanen. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Poked away by Keller. And he's knocked off the puck there. Grabbed along the boards by Kyrou. Parayko's lugging the puck. Moves it to Kyrou. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Blues carried along the wall. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
Espo's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job.
They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. It is all over.
This was one of those games, Cheryl. It looked like the puck was actually crazy glued to their sticks.
Yeah, it was on a string. I mean, they had patience and they had composure. I mean, what we've noticed tonight, James, is that they weren't forcing plays. They were comfortable, they were confident, they had support, and it's a reason why they led in the possession numbers.
everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. These rosters are absolutely loaded. Filthy amount of talent. Let's see what's in store for this hot matchup. The Flyers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Off the left wing and into center. Goes right to the crease. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Leonard.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Flyers have it from their own end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puck scooped up by Tkachuk. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. He scores! That's Mikko Rantanen! St. Louis has jumped out to that early 1-0 lead. Something about playing on home ice, right?
When you have home advantage and you strike first, you're playing with the lead, and that confidence resonates right down the bench. Everyone wants to be on the ice. Everyone's activated, and they just want to continue to push. Consistency will be the key now.
Oh, wow! And now it's grabbed by Parayko. Slides by the check. Parayko's got it deep in the offensive end. The Flyers, how about this? 3-on-1. Across the line. Slides it across. Tremendous hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Receives the pass. Tries to the crease. Monstrous save by Ottinger.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Taken along the wall by Svechnikov. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And they score!
With a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James. They wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Pass out front, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Poked away in the defensive end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Poked away at center by Kucherov. Shakes off the coverage. He scores! Oh, wow! That's how you do it!
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick. His head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Cuts to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Denies him in close.
Oh, he's got the puck in tight, and this is his wheelhouse.
It's a 2-on-1. Oh, what a save on the play. Dishes it off. Puck picked up by Rantanen. Gets in front of it for the block. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Flyers are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck, and it's a real reason why they're behind.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Tap dances around the check. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Skates to the crease. Makes his presence known on the ice.
inside the offensive zone. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here they are on the attack. Can't pull the trigger. And Sursa, he may have a step here. He's in, all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's an odd man rush to his teammate. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Centerberg's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Kyrie's got it against the boards. Takes it to the net. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Shot! Oh, what a save by Ottinger.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Oh, absolutely hammers him. Avoids the poke check. And he stopped that one. Zetterberg's taking it from his own end.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Avoids the poke check. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Ottinger's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blues gain possession. Oh, what a save by Leonard. Tries to feed it over to Svechnikov. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
McKinnon's almost ready to get back on the
Scores! Go shorty! It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Moves by the check. Scores! And they get one back here.
I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Tkachuk. Slips by the check. And he comes up with it. Second intermission approaching quickly here. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. Knocked away. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes.
Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
St. Louis has driven play through 40 minutes of it, and they just have to continue that push through that third period, James. They want to make sure that they have the same energy to end the game as they had when it started.
Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Cutting to the slot, and that's knocked away by Montour. They opt to play the puck instead here. Oh, my! Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. On the attack along the boards. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. He scores! St. Louis has continued to run up the score here, even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's look like.
Knocked away with the stick by Parayko. A chance in front! Blocker saved by Ottinger. Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one!
That's a fantastic save, James. I mean, you got one of the greatest shooters in the league in terms of their snapshot.
It's a 2-on-1! Slides it across! A tough break there. Shakes loose. Tap dances around the check. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels. They're getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
St. Louis was quick on the draw. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a blast! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Flyers play it along the boards. And the puck's booted away. Pass across to Heiskanen. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. Takes that pass back at the point. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. A chance on the rush here. Scores! Wow, what a play to complete the goal! The Flyers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. Up along the wing. Broken up at center by Parayko. Quick pass to Keller. Breakaway. Oh, that's poked away. Wow.
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke-check to make because if you lost...
So that was a beauty. St. Louis has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
Great read with the stick. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Puck grab by McCarr. Poked away in the offensive zone by Montour. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Blues have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late.
zone, and sometimes any shot is a good shot when you're picking up the rebound.
Two absolute studs flash on the ice this evening. Crosby's one of those forwards that'll need to chip in offensively if they hope to win. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Rangers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Burns. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Here's the official call. Chara's been nabbed for tripping. Power play unit comes out for the faceoff.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beat, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, he's got real quick hands, and he doesn't need much time or space to get that shot off. He's known for finding the back of the net from that area. But the save is made, and he's turned aside.
Hammers him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Knocked around, but keeps it going. Quick feed to Kyrou. The Blues played along the boards. Taken by Kyrou.
Chara standing up, ready to go.
Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
The Blues were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Cuts into the paint! And he elects to explore his options. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. The Blues have it against the wall. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
McDaniels won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Hammers it! Great stop by Blackwood. McKinnon's got it in the corner. And he loses control of the puck. Kucherov's got it in the defensive end. He carries the puck up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Kuzmenko. Tries to get the puck to Kucherov. From the neutral zone now. The Rangers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. They score! And just like that, we are tied.
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who was only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty.
The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Kyrou's going to play against the half wall. Chara's got it in the defensive end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, this is his goal.
And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Orr's got it now deep inside his own end. And he connects with the long bomb. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. The Blues get a hold of it. Angles it over to Necas. Here's a centering pass. He scores! The Blues lead it here late in this first period. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, look at this. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. That's just textbook trying to shake loose. He scores! What a shot! The Blues won the last time in this ongoing rivalry. Makar's in our spotlight tonight. He had a huge game the last time they faced off. Burns brings that physical edge, and he showed that in the last game against them. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Drives to the paint. Passes it over. Oh, and there's a great save by Blackwood. Here they come on the rush. Fires it on here. Scores! What a goal! All effort.
Yeah, we've seen it so many times before. He has such a knack to lose coverage in front of the net and inside, and when he gets a puck on his stick, he ain't missing from there.
The Breakers have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this. They get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Puck scooped up by McDavid. Taken by Keller. Moves the puck along the half wall. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Moves it to Ovechkin. Reads it, trying to shake the defender. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Picked up along the wall by Laine. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Kyrie's got it into offensive territory. Center key! It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers!
Well, he typically doesn't miss when he's in close quarters, James. He always amazes me that how quickly he can get that shot off, especially when the goaltender is close to you, cutting down the angle. He's got pinpoint accuracy.
Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Still has possession.